Welcome to Season of the Haunted. That's the official new season name. Apparently, the trailer for this season was came out early because it was leaked in Japan, so yeah, that was a mistake. So they just put out the trailer, and the armor set or the ornament, the seasonal ornaments look badass. The armor sets look really cool. The ornaments look freaking hardcore as shit. The scythe, holy shit. The weaponry, trespassers back from Destiny 1. I have that gun. In Destiny 1. What else is new? The Leviathan is back and corrupted like the Glycon was. And it looks like the Crown of Sorrow is back after... If you remember in the Glycon mission, Osiris Savathun wanted to take the Crown of Sorrow back to the city. And it looks like she has, because it's in the helm now. And now we're using it as something. And it looks like the helm is able to do more than we thought. I was wondering why it looked like that in the last season. Why, like, the shutters were closed and the way it looked. I was wondering why. Also, I have peered at the stuff. This changes between this season and last season. None of this is spoiler related, really. But the Elixni wing is now the wing where the crown is. Ayo, Warlocks did it. They have won Guardian games. One moment. Warlocks have won the Guardian games. Yeah, the statue is... The Warlock Falcon is gold now. So, Warlocks have won. I guess they do go off of how many days, the one class has been on top, and Warlocks won this time. It was so confusing because they didn't announce it like they did with the previous two. As you can see, I have got the Platinum Torch emblem for getting 6 Platinum Torches. And I'm wearing all the full season armor set from last season with its ornaments on. Like I always do. So this is what it looked like if People missed it. Let's log in now. I have logged in with these two technically, just to see what happens. You do get thrown in straight into a cutscene. Thank God it doesn't skip the cutscene if you did it once, because I managed to jump out of the cutscene with my hunter here. So, I'm gonna shut up, let the cutscene play. Season of the Haunted. Let's start.
It is the beginning of the end. A dormant herald of the collapse stirs in its lunar tomb. Where once we banished the nightmares, a new terror rouses them from their slumber. Callus, the emperor of the Cabal, betrayed by his own daughter and cast into exile. Now obsessed with a voice calling to him from within the darkness. But we will not cower in fear of nightmares. We will do as Guardians have always done. We will rise to meet the enemy and confront our darkest fears with open eyes.
The helm is a ship. And now we have taken it to the moon. We're back on the moon, surprisingly enough. And that's where the Leviathan returned. And if you didn't... No one has pointed this out, but on top of the Leviathan, it never glowed like that before. I've done the raid. It never glowed like that before. So that's interesting. The question is, where is Callus himself? Where is he? He seems not to be around.
Vanguard reconnaissance up Midas is go. Guardian, the exiled Emperor Callus has anchored his ship off the moon. Kaitel's fleet is holding a perimeter. Eris Morn, our subject expert and lunar field agent, will oversee your mission.
Shortly after the Leviathan's arrival, it emitted a disruptive frequency.
We assumed the broadcast was comms interference.
But then the pyramid responded. I believe a connection has been made. Your task is to confirm that notion and assess the danger.
There is a full Ghost Sparrow ship set in this season too. Yeah, this is like a weird destination public event area now. And the scythe is used like the axe. That's weird that that showed up again. It's used like like the iron axe and the Archon cannon, the fire cannon. Huh? Don't remember masterworking that. Let me put on my stronger gear. Also, Solar 3.0 is here. I'm gonna customize that soon. I have a helmet that goes perfectly with it. So let's put on my stronger gear real fast. There we go. I still have the Guardian Games thing. I'm gonna put it away. I just wanna show it.
The House of Callus falls to rot, and his loyalists have abandoned their posts. Ikora has spoken of these fungal growths before, in reference to the derelict Cabal cruiser, Glycon Volatus. This does not bode well.
Yeah, if you remember when I did season of... What was it? Season of... I can't remember the season. Season of the Chosen? And that was it? Yeah, Season of the Chosen had the Glycon. That's where you got Dead Man's Tail, which technically I should be using right now. As an honor piece. I need to customize my solar subclass soon. Because I don't want to use... I don't want to end up fighting people.
This is not the way.
Well, something's behind that door, and I wonder what. I actually haven't done the Crown of Sorrow raid. But I will say... Actually, let me... I just want to get my stuff up. Like, the stuff I want. Oh, I guess I only have two choices. I'll apply all this once I'm in a safe zone. I just wanted to get the stuff I plan on using. For now.
Do you see the phantoms? Strange that they have left the moon. They were generated by the lunar pyramid. Dredged trauma like scorch marks lifted from a ruin.
I wonder if they're really gone from the moon. If you go to the moon, they're gone. I blatantly remember this a little bit from doing the raid myself. I did do Leviathan. I did Spyro of Stars. Spire of Stars.
Is the entire vessel infested? More phantoms, congregating around something.
My radar is going haywire.
Vines fused to spine and skull, stimulating brain activity. An experiential perpetuity, endlessly feeding the egregore.
Oh. Huh.
On the moon, phantoms and nightmares alike were attracted to remnants of light, refracting them into weaponized projections of fear and doubt.
Yeah, I remember that. Shadow Keep. The hell? Oh no.
Eris, do you see her?
Zavala?
Don't let her go.
Where's Ghost in this? He's not gonna. He doesn't seem to speak during the seasons that often.
Light
He
bearer,
speaks during the main.
I have seen your kind before. You seek oblivion.
This could be a trap.
It's not. Pursue this lead.
All the same, proceed with caution.
Shit. They actually have a voice for her. Ghost seems to be quiet most of the time during the seasons. He's mostly talkative during the main stories. The main campaign stories, like Witchblade. Ooh, yikes. I wonder what happened to that gold ship that was in, that was on Nessus that we used to, talk to Benedict. Or Winner. Or Weiner. Whatever his name is. How many people died on this thing for these growths to happen?
She's gone.
Nightmares exploit a target's vulnerabilities. They do not make contact at random. But I do not believe this is the Guardian's nightmare.
Clearly someone Zavala knows. We've got a hint of Zavala's past life in the House of Light ship that you get during the season of the Splicer. I did say things are about to get spooky, and they sure are. The title is appropriate. It is spooky.
Stow your weapons! That cabal radiates foul energy. Keep from sight! You've been seen! Move!
Oh, I didn't. I can't damage him, shit.
Destroy the Arc Conduit.
Ow. I'm probably gonna die here because I made a big mistake. I'm trying to shoot. Okay, that doesn't work on him. Hey. I'm gonna shoot the damn thing. There you go. Ow. I made a mistake. You would think, oh.
Come and see.
You would think that would have had a bigger of a consequence for being seen. But
Egregore spores
wasn't.
open one's consciousness to darkness, allowing passage through fungal barriers. Agitate the pod and coat yourself, but take care. We do not know what else lurks in that shared abstraction.
This is like on the Glycon all over again.
When you see, you will know what must be done.
She has an accent?
That door leads to Callus's throne. The helm's instruments detect it is radiating pyramid resonance.
She's guiding us to Callus.
Last time I checked, that wasn't really Callus though. That was a Robo Callus. It still is a Robo Callus. From when we defeated him defeated the robot the first time. Back in the Leviathan raid.
One of Callus's contraptions.
God, I remember fighting this thing. This is probably one of the most trickiest raids out there. Just because you had to do a lot to, you know, kill him. It looks so weird after so long and it's so decrepit. And there's supposed to be a dungeon this weekend, so I might cover that. But maybe not. That's one thing I don't know. Like, this week is so weird because I'm going to stream Yakuza again at some point. Probably Thursday. But Saturday, I have no idea why I'm streaming. I literally have no idea. And if not Saturday, I don't know what to stream on Sunday.
It is time to leave. Hold fast. I will retrieve you.
The hell? Oh shit.
Something placed itself between us. I cannot reach you.
You wanna play it like that? Oh shit. When Eris says run, she means run. Oh, the detective is actually kind of funny. This is like the Siva thing all over again. Or even like when we got the cryptic word. Also, like I said, when she says run, you run. And I did not mean to talk over her there, but I had no virtue. Oh, you son of a bitch, it's you. Shit. I didn't know how to shoot someone. I'm gonna get my shotgun out. Freaking indestructible asshole.
It is time to leave. Hold fast. I will retrieve you. Something has placed itself between us. I cannot reach you. Guardian, run!
Ow. That should give me some cover. Not a lot though, clearly.
Straight ahead.
Well, that was a ball. Hey, dumbnuts. Hey, numbnuts, how you doing?
I'm calling in your ship.
That's a different thing. It's like when we were running from Aramis. Oh, my ship just blinked in, huh? That was kind of intense. Holy shit. Also, was that the Callus bot laughing, or was that Callus himself laughing? Also, Callus had a weird relationship with us in Season of Opulence and when the raids came out. And the raid layers. It's like he wanted, and like, he had a weird relationship with the Guardians, but clearly he's evil now. Full on evil.
The lunar pyramid stirs to the Leviathan's call. It manifests our deepest regrets. They wear familiar faces and speak with familiar voices.
Remember your last advisor, Zavala. You trust this one's judgment?
I can bind these nightmares to us. Grant us safe passage through the ship.
Hide magic. You would doom us all.
I know what I'm asking you to confront.
Do you?
The rules have bent around us. We must also bend.
Madness. Your witchcraft plays right into my father's hands. Find someone else for your ritual.
Your regrets will follow you, Empress. Let me offer protection.
My armor is protection enough. I will lead the charge. You need only follow.
No matter what happens, do not break the circle. This will anchor our offerings. Now, tithe your weights to the crown.
My heart, from a time long past.
Oh shit.
My memory, from one life to the next.
Song of Sothona, your words are mine to command. Borlog, Ion.
Eris!
Chords plucked in offered throats find chorus. Echoes once dissonant, exhumed, find harmony in binding flesh. It burdens. It burdens. It burdens until the choir relents, accepted. Light. We are bound.
Hi, Gaul. I think that's Gaul. Because it's not the first time he's been manifested as a nightmare. And it looks like she got binded anyway, even though she didn't want to. Yeah, that's Zavala's old wife. She died naturally, I think, but it's because he was a guardian. He outlived her. And then when it comes to Crow, we all know the story with him. Uldren Solve is his past life. And he's bound.
These tactics the Titans come up with never cease to amaze me.
Bound to his past life as Uldren Solve now. His past nightmare is Uldren Solve, of course. I've been saying that a lot now. Okay. He's bound to his past life, which is Aldrin. I think Kaito's bound to Gull. Someone said it's someone else. And then Zavala is his past life with his old wife. Since she passed. What? The issue of dating... I feel like the only way Guardians can date is with other Guardians, because that means you're lit. As long as you're a ghost, the only ways I feel like the only way Guardians can live in peace or not peace, but live or love, I should say, is they have to date another Guardian, because that means both of you are technically immortal. Dating another human or dating a normal person is
transmission logs from...
unless you're awoken, because who knows how long
These
awokens
rats.
last.
What's he up to?
Humans don't last as long. Exos is a different story. Exos are exos. They can, if you date an exo, they're technically immortal, but you have to watch out for their mind stuff. Now this is different. He has his hood down. We usually see him standing here with his hood up. Also, you're new. Hello. Freaking
If you need a
Cabal.
hand, just ask.
Yep, power levels up to power cap 60 or 1560. Power cap 1560, pinnacle cap 1570. Also, I wonder what this is. Little updates too. Direction or destination or director has changed and updated. South Battlegrounds, South Battlegrounds Legend, Crown of Sorrow area. It's weird because this used to be where the Elixni were in House of Light, but now the Elixni are in the House of Light section of the city. New tab on the left is updated. I still have the bounties from... This has been slightly updated because now it shows you what you get as a big picture so far. Season Pass. That is some interesting art. That is very interesting art. Trespass, I'm gonna grab you now. Scythe Finisher. Sparrow you get pretty early this time. It's a skull sparrow with a chatting skull on the front, which is kind of cool. Also shader. No emblem? Not seeing an emblem. Trespasser again. Shader. 2 shaders in this one. The emblem. That's a transmat effect, I think. Oh no, ghost possession. And then there's the ghost. That's hardcore as shit too. 2 guns. You got this and the shotgun earlier. Then the armor starts rolling in. I think this is a transmit. This is a material. Umbral energy. Interesting. Then you start getting the ornaments, more umbral energy. No transmit effect? Emote. That's going on my Titan. Armor and such. Badass skull. Another emote. And the ornament for the Trespasser. This is badass. This is a Ghost Rider-esque skull-like hardcore shit helmet. And slight update to the destinations tab, which actually is neat. I messed that up. If you look at the moon, you can see the Leviathan. If you go over the moon, or go into the moon, I guess. That's a destination and a site event's gonna be here. So that's neat. Also, new feature, the Raid and Dungeon Rotator. This week is Shattered Throne and Last Wish. I might do it at some point because I actually know how to do Last Wish to a certain extent. That's still that. This is still this. I wonder if they added new stuff to the craftables. It's interesting. He left Nessus, disappeared when Mars did. And Mars is back and Leviathan's back. Great. Also, it's interesting that the helmet's still here, like above the Traveler, even though it's not anymore. As you can see here, the shutters are open here. This is still here. What is this? Just to get the emblem? Oh, right. Legacy. Of course, about that. I'm gonna save this because I have the new stuff. This is a cool site. Also, it's not all red in here anymore. See, look. I can't zoom in, but you can see there's a light above the Leviathan there. That was not there back in vanilla Destiny 1. Back when the Leviathan used to be around. That was not there. Also, Kaido's gone. It's good that he finally has his hood off. He's been wearing that thing a lot. In the tower, at least. Or in the helm, I mean. He hasn't been in the tower. Which I can't wait for that to happen. Him entering the towers is going to be a big moment. Because he might actually get welcomed. Now, what does this exactly do now, since with Solar 3.0? Solar damage kills recharge your barricade, which unleashes a blast of solar energy when summoned. Okay, so that actually is making the solar thing. I thought that was just... Do they have the same ornaments? Or is it going to? This is Shiro's sidearm, by the way, from Rise of Iron. Yeah. I kind of wish they brought back the old Trespasser ornaments. Yeah, I got that full set now. I will have that once I get another full set. That's how you get the ship, it seems. On how you get the ghost and Sparrow yet, because there is a ghost in Sparrow. What is being worked on here? Like a decamp. Why is everything sparking? And hi, Cabal Man. How you doing? I like how there's a decontamination set up here. You go into this. I guess I don't know what that exactly is gonna do unless it's like somehow saves you from the nightmares, because last time I checked, water doesn't do shit for possession and shit. But to be fair, a lot of things have changed. So who knows? I don't know what this thing does anymore to you. But that's interesting how much this area has changed since the Elixir had it. Holy shit, it changed a lot. There's now a tomb ship here, which I don't know how the hell they got a hold of that. How did they get a hold of this? And you have, all the growths. Hey, it's the urn from Destiny 1. A bunch of stuff signaling to I guess it's also that stuff is probably to keep these from going anywhere else. Eris stuff here. Dead orbit? Holy shit. And it looks like this growths are growing all the way around here now because of the crown being here. This is from a raid that was taken aboard the Glycon at some point and used to control scoring with. And then Savathun Osiris asked us to take it. I never got to that. I never found that secret bunker underneath where you get Dead Man's Tail, but that's where the crown is. And Osiris wants you to take the crown into the tower, which we did, and now it's in the helm. So yeah. There's something else. Oh, that artifact that Eris had? The witch sever thing? You may not recognize it, but if you played Destiny 1, that was part of a Exotic, I think. I think that's part of the Exotic called Touch of Malice. Because you know what that is? That's all that's left of Oryx. That's literally all that's left of Oryx. That's his heart. Or the Ravenous Heart, or whatever it's called. That's all that's left of Oryx. Besides his crystallized body, or whatever, that's on Saturn now. But yeah. That's the speculation. That's the speculation. I guess in the fabric was from the blanket you woke up on. But yeah, that's all. That's what people think it is. I tended to believe him. I never got Touch of Malice yet. Still playing Destiny 1. But I would not be surprised if that's part of it. I would not be surprised if that's part of the Touch of Malice. They dismantled the Exotic to get that. Also, they have these like weird. I wonder if these are supposed to help. What do these do? Anyway. Let's get back to the ritual thing. Crown of Sorrow, high five.
It is done. We are inexorably bound to the power of this hive artifact, and to one another. The Crown of Sorrow was once forged by Savathun's hand, designed as a psychic prison, binding the mind of its bearer to her will. Now it serves a new witch. You have become a reaper of darkness, dooming slain nightmares to imprisonment within the crown. Callus has begun to forge a bond between the Leviathan and the dormant pyramid buried on the moon. I do not yet know why or how, but with enough imprisoned nightmares, I can use their essence to invoke a ritual to sever those connections Callus is forging. For now, return to the Leviathan and seek out concentrations of these new nightmares. Destroy them and bind them to the crown. As I warned Zavala, nightmares wear familiar faces and speak with familiar voices. They manifest our darkest fears. You will assist Crow when it comes time to perform the first severance ritual. We both know what form his nightmare will take. It will do everything in its power to stop you. Be wary.
So, one thing that wasn't mentioned is season info. That's new. So one thing that wasn't mentioned about the Crown of Sorrow is that the Crown of Sorrow, Callus used it on a, like this, like, specially made cabal that was high in intellect, and it was supposed to be strong enough to overpower the crown, but no. Genetically engineered cabal. But no, the crown kind of took over and he went on a rampage, and that's how the raid and Hive infested the bomb part of the Leviathan. And that's how Crown of Sorrow, the raid, came to be. He asked us to stop him. And then he took the crown after it fell off the dude's head. After we killed him. It is done. We are bound to the power of this artifact and to one another. She tells you that you will become a reaper of nightmares, dooming them to containment within the Crown of Sorrow. She assures you that their doom will grant her the knowledge needed to identify and sever Callus's fledgling connection with the Lunar Pyramid. I'm really curious of what the... When are we going to face Callus? And what is the dungeon going to be? Eris asks you to take an artifact crafted by her and an associate. She calls it the Nightmare Harvester. And claims that it will offer you protection and contain defeated nightmares, so they may be returned to the crown. Seek out concentration of these nightmares. She hopes these battles will prepare you, for it is you who will venture into the Leviathan depths with Crow once Eris is ready to strike. Lastly, the Nightmare Harvester is wrapped in a note that reads, "The Paracausal Hand may find this implement manifest as a weapon in areas of high nightmare concentration. Wield it well." Is it safe? I think that's what that said. I think that says, is it safe? It is safe. That's kind of funny. What do I want first? Barrier. We're unstoppable. You are bound. Eris has successfully bound your light to the of Crow and Zavala, enabling you to traverse the Leviathan with some measure of protection from the nightmares there. Callus has begun to forge a bond between the Leviathan and the dormant pyramid buried on the moon. I do not know yet why or how. You are tasked with exploring the Leviathan to uncover the truth behind Callus's mission and gather essential components to that so that Aramis can begin severing his connection to the lunar pyramid, which will mean confronting one of the ship's most powerful nightmares. You will assist Pro when it comes time to perform the first severance ritual. You both know what form his nightmare will take. There's no turning back now. Yeah, that's and there's a bunch of power-ups or upgrades. High stat piece of armor. I'm gonna grab this. Here's the armor. Opulent. Returning opulent weapons. And the nightmare weapons. We get a second glaive, ayo. Auto rifle, rocket launcher, melee, swarm. I'll grab these just because. Let me mess with this. Hammer soul, burning ball. Just stick with hammer. Sure, final blows with solar abilities or ignitions increase the damage of your solar abilities. While sliding, activate your charged melee ability to launch a wave of solar energy upward while airborne. Hell yeah. Ability fun. Impact and defeating sunspots. Yeah, I'm gonna put all these together. Energy and final blows cause targets to ignite. There you go. That's only my power up version. For now, I may what does this do? Solar emissions spread scorch to affected targets. I think I'll stick with what I got. And then radiant stuff will go to my warlock. Now I'm curious what's what. I wonder what I have to complete. Then I'm gonna try to complete this. Or get as far in this until it stops me. And then do this on the side with it. Nightmare containment tiers, Leviathan explored. Oh shit, I did not realize the power leveling. Let me read the description of these. This mode is primarily for those planning to join the event on arrival at the landing zone. Derelict Leviathan can be explored at any time after launching this mode. However, Guardians are advised to choose when heading to the destination and intent to explore. Can be found in the any time while exploring. However, okay. I'm gonna try. I want to see how this mode is, and then I'll explore and go from there. 'Cause I know I'm gonna be grinding this anyway. Oh wow, I'm growing Graham. Two lockdown protocols have been lifted. The nightmares are distant. I have this. I feel like Solar was in a good spot, except for Blade Barrage. I honestly feel like they should have done Arc 3.0. Go now. I can't drive here. Oh, is it done already? Guess it was done already. Hey guys, how are you?
Have arrived at a convergence point of the nightmares drawn to the Leviathan. The Harvester stirs to life in response. It rises, a tide of dread cresting. It threatens to drown us all.
Let's see what Blue Solar can do. Rip him the dread this way goes. Oh, I do not have that weapon type. Oh shit.
This scythe burns with the power of your will. Use it to shatter the nightmare's defenses. Light and dark forge together into a physical manifestation of terror. Go forth and be the Reaper.
Hell yeah! This plays more like the Iron Lord axe.
My Leviathan will not so easily bend to your will.
Bang! Huh. Ugly inside. Also, I'm like 3 weapons away from getting that Zonic done. Or getting progress towards the Zonic build. Oh my god. Ow. We don't. Big ass storm. Got solar, I got it too.
You have drawn out a powerful nightmare. See that it is destroyed.
Fight time. Also, someone said it's rumored that it's
The
gonna.
harvester hungers, and its thirst will not be denied.
The containment area is gonna move weekly. Like, there's gonna be a new one next week, and then another one we'll get to that. Throughout the Leviathan area. Because the Leviathan's a big ass ship, and there's a lot of areas that. More than just this one. I did. Okay, that was very nice. Oh, second heart. I was really quick on that swing. What the hell? That was interesting to look at. The normal. That's I know my battery's gonna run out at some point during this. Come on, come through. God, I love that. Bedtime.
Light and dark
Elliot.
forged together into a physical manifestation of terror. Go forth and be the Reaper. Another nightmare rises, but this one is stronger. Go and extinguish it.
That man getting effed up. Pyramid stuff from rise up and down. Go down. This is worrying me. Okay. My app's acting up. My phone app. Worried me for a second. Also,
We have called
they had to
a
do-
powerful nightmare to us, and the Harvester hungers for its essence.
it looks like they brought. Yeah, colors were staying there for a second. I got a little worried about them, but I think it's good. And it seems like they had to do something with the machinist model. They made it the machinist in there now. Now Victor is. Also, there's two hands.
This is what the nightmares fear. Your unbridled power. Bring this scythe to bear against the nightmare's defenses.
Rip and terror. Ooh, I got the bow.
Eris, how did you deal with all this? You had what, 4 or 5 of these things haunting you? How did you even sleep?
I do not sleep. I dealt with my demons by confronting them head-on. The words they are saying are your personal truths. They are your thoughts, fears, and nightmares brought to life. That nightmare is no more Uldren Sov than you are.
Oh. Thank you.
I do not require your thanks. I require you to be stronger than your fears.
Maybe it's your turn order or check this out. So 3.0, so the subclasses have been updated, yeah. The armor in Eververse looks badass as well. For the Leviathan, explore Callus's once opulent ship, discover its treasures, and face the nightmares that haunt its halls. A new scalable activity will pit you against hordes of enemies and challenging nightmare bosses. Enter the labyrinthine underbelly in the new weekly missions to uncover the source of Calus' power. Reap the rewards. Earn new weapons and new exotic. And new exotic joins. Join armaments last seen within the Covet collection of the Emperor. That was fast to get that level up. First level up. Power bonus 1. Okay. Us scorn to kill. So they complete tiers of Nightmare Containment public event on the daily throughout the season. Let's see, what do I need to do again? Gather Dread. I have 100. Open chests and completing patrols on the completing playlist activities. Nightmares anywhere in the system. Companions anywhere in the system. Ow. Leviathan explored. I'm gonna explore it for a little bit and see what I get. Let's explore. Why not? Also, they took like everything. They made crafting really simple now. Like, goddamn, if it wasn't like they made all that and all that different type of crafting stuff just to make it. Oh, we don't need it anymore. Just have neutral.
Another nightmare rises, but this one is stronger.
This is tier 2 already.
Go
Holy
and
shit.
extinguish it. It is time. Light and dark align, turning into a burning recollection of terror. Seize that power and become a reaper of nightmares.
I don't know if that counted. I think it did. Ooh. That was slightly intense. Yeah, it did. This is gonna take me to get or 500 enemies. As soon as I get that first upgrade though, it'll be worth it because that upgrade's gonna help a lot. Get more of those.
We have called a powerful nightmare to us, and the Harvester hungers for its essence.
Boom. Getting too hot for you?
It comes.
Hey.
You know, sometimes, if I curl my finger just so, I can feel the pressure of the trigger, smell the gunpowder, hear Cade's screams. I could have done it nice and quick, but, well, you know. Don't you? The way he laid there, reached out for his ghost and begged. Like those little shards were going to help him.
Begone, you facile caricature. Your lies have no power here.
I'm still giving Origin the slight benefit of the doubt because he was being controlled by Riven. Let me see, look. Leviathan is forward, and I still need a lot more of that essence. And there's four. For another one of those starts. Any of these doors open?
It rises, a tide of dread cresting. It threatens to drown us all.
Who has their setup here? Who has their setup here? Also, I'm surprised. It looks like we're not delving into Anna Trey just yet. That's me. Looks like that's arc 3.0 failure. I would not believe the grinding section I did last night just to get that dose. Right, I should probably put these mods back on. Probably should put mods on these arms so I can actually use them the right way. The screen.
Nightmare has risen nearby. Find it and destroy it. Magnificent.
He's really excited about this damn thing.
The harvester hungers, and its thirst will not be denied.
My Leviathan will not so easily bend to your will.
I'm going to land on the moon and see how this looks when we surface.
Nightmare has risen nearby. Find it and destroy it.
There's you out left. got an opulent feat yet.
And so it rises to a call, a malevolent force of terror. Go, showing you know no fear.
Has a big old hammer, and I got the multi hammer. Oh, the hammer's stuck to him. The hammer's stuck to him.
What if I'm doomed to repeat Uldren's mistakes?
Doubt and shame would have you believe that. But it is a lie we tell ourselves when we are afraid of doing the hard work of change. Do not fear.
Easier said than done.
Interesting, because how would he repeat the mistakes exactly? Because, you know, the only way he would have to he would repeat the mistakes is if he killed someone else.
Guardian, welcome. The Leviathan beckons, and you answered. I knew you would survive its greeting. Such tenacity, such grace and wisdom. This is why I want to. The Darkness Guardian, and it sings a song of peace everlasting. Come and see.
Good. Great. Perfectly normal. All right, Guardian. Let's go. See what Callus wants to show us.
I don't know if that was Benedict or not. Also, connection. We're gonna see that. Oh my god. There's another harvest spot. I may end up doing 2 parts of this. If I have connection issues. If there's connection issues, I will split this into 2 parts. If there's not, then maybe double Yakuza this week. I'll check out the dungeon, that's for sure. Just to check it out. Before making a judge call on whether I'm doing it or not. Yeah. What's it called? The first one's not that, or the newest one, the one that came before, is not that hard actually.
They are majestic, are they not? These fungi are not unlike your world's mushrooms in how they live, how they breathe, how they grow. Their mycelial networks do not proliferate in soil, but rather spread like ethereal conduits between dimensions of space.
This sounds a lot like the ley lines in the Dreaming City. Is that possible?
I need to check some. Because that actually reminded me. How do I get upgrades for the thing? Is it only through this? Or do I naturally level it up? Let's say I naturally level it up. Or no, I have to get fragments. Our rifle and trace rifle final blows. And any sever activity. Good to know. Oh yeah, they put the seasons on this side now, so the opposite. Let me check that, actually. Do I have auto rifle on me? Because I'm about to lit people up with it. All rifle and trace rifle. I do not have either. I'll give myself. Let's see. All rifle and trace rifle.
These nightmares have been drawn from the moon by the Leviathan's siren song. The trauma that bore them into this world is anchored there, not here. They are lost, perhaps even confused, if such phantoms can experience emotion beyond the snapshot of pain they represent. We may be able to disperse them by resolving their associated traumas.
Oh, I need to kill Storm. Am I stuck in? Thank you, Cabal. 1640. What kind of power level is that? 900 power level. Fuck that. Oh yeah, there's like a lot of buffs that are given out to a lot of weapons, including Tracer. So visited. How much do I need? About 50. Yeah, opulence key. You think since trace rifles got buffed, they would give trace rifles a barrier thing or something, or overload?
I remember a day when these lifts would rise, expelling new, perfectly engineered Cabal champions into my embrace.
Perfectly? The way I hear it, most of them were failures, like the one you engineered to bear the crown of sorrow.
There it is.
It is not failure, it is progress.
I am here for maintenance and custodian.
There, yeah, the one that was made to wield the crown of sorrow didn't
How may I help you, Guardian?
end well. Okay. Complete tiers in nightmare containment. And binder at the harvester after completing the final tier. Each additional time you bind after completing that tier has a chance to reward a bound presence. And then return to the helm for another opulence key. Opulence keys. I need to find a gold chest. Or like the chest that you see on that little gold ship that was back in that came in Season of the Opulence. And find a chest like that. And that's a Season of Opulence weapon. those, like, chests. They aren't marked, so you have to find them on your own. I wonder if we'll be able to find that or get to the multiplayer map, because I remember there was a multiplayer map on the Leviathan. I wonder if it'll allow us to get that. I should check that challenge shit. I'll do that real fast if I get a chance to. Okay. I have one quick look around in places and see where it takes me. Still curious of who's set up there. It seems that's not Benedict or Winter. I'll head to the helm real fast, then relaunch. Actually, I head here and relaunch, because I want to see how this looks from the moon. The lenses would be pretty good here. Did I get a returning bow? That's a bit terrifying, and there's almost like there's more nightmares here. That's horrifying. Holy shit. You see the giant thing up there? God, that's much bigger than I thought. I remember. It looks bigger here than it was on this, and then the giant red in the middle of it.
I can smell the hatred of the hive upon you.
I cannot leave the past behind. I do not want to.
There are tasks to be completed.
Farewell.
What does that say? Also, you sever you can do multiple times. It's not a one-time thing a week. Which is nice because then you can grind it. I think, kind of. You can kind of grind it if you want to get challenges done, I mean. There's only one other person here. I'll do this real fast.
Fear of death compounding into resentment and hate of the living. This nightmare desires death for others, and it will only fade if you deliver it. The nightmares awaken, and so you become an eater of fear.
Hopefully more people show up. Hey, you got another one. You got 3.
Pathetic.
Guys, you have no idea who you're dealing with. Right, you haven't shown your face yet. Easy. Someone compare this to the Seraph Towers, but I feel like this is more fun than the Seraph Towers. Up.
Light and dark forge together into a physical manifestation of terror. Go forth and be the Reaper. A new nightmare rises, but do not fear. Destroy it as you have the others.
Critical or crime. So it just wants me to do all 3 tiers, I think.
Do you feel that? They're coming.
stop this one. God, it's awesome. Fine. Anything is more like was that menagerie or the gauntlet section is available, but the gauntlet section is in this and you can find it. I just don't know when you find it, unless it's involved with the separate thing.
Nightmare has risen nearby. Find it and destroy it.
Rip them. I wonder how this is going to scale up. Final. Wish you could drive a vehicle around here. Or, like in the bigger areas, at least. Instead of having to run everywhere. Had the first trace. You were the first.
We have called a powerful nightmare to us,
when
and the harvester hungers for its essence.
told, you killed a guardian in another life, without even being a light bearer.
I would prefer not to talk about this, Empress.
Please. Such a feat requires cunning and strength that only the mightiest of Cabal have ever achieved. Surely the Traveler saw this.
I don't think any of us can claim to know what the Traveler thinks. Not anymore.
To be fair, the hell? Oh, I didn't. I had to. Oh my god! Don't tell me I have to do it again. Each additional time you bind after completing the final tier has a chance to reward a bound presence. Oh boy, I have to get the bound presence. Hopefully I can get that in the next run, because if I don't know how much. I have to check how many S or the red stuff I have left. How much do I have? I don't even have enough. Prison. Oh, that's different. They changed it. Finding this is a pain in the ass. Do I even have the upgrade to do, like... let me check something, because I have a feeling that there is an energy I need. It's in the Postmaster. Something's in the Postmaster, I bet. Yep. Is this it? Yep, it is. Okay, I did get it. Thank God. Okay, I just need to move something.
It rises, a tide of dread cresting. It threatens to drown us all.
What can I move that doesn't really affect anything? There we go. Shame. That still worked. Ooh, I got the rocket launcher. Hell yeah. I think this is a reinforced, like, I don't think this season has a bow in it. Besides the Vanguard bow. But I believe this is a refurbished bow. This is gnarly looking. Holy shit. Find nightmares after completing tier 3. And you do that a lot, apparently. Holy shit. Let's see. Before I continue, let's see what I actually fully need to do before I put. Crosshair visit. Team up with Crow and perform a ritual severance aboard the Severus Shame. I know I have to use that rocket launcher because progress towards bounties is a good thing, especially when it gets you level ups. Because why not? What does this other one say? Is this the auto rifle one? Auto rifle? Yeah, auto rifle. I think after this I'll wrap up. Wait a minute. Oh no, this is just the Crown of Sorrow thing. After I visit the Crown of Sorrow, that's when I'll wrap up. Maybe, unless I need to do more than that. Delve into the derelicts of the underbelly with your allies to weaken Callus's connection to the pyramid. Weekly. Pinnacle gear. Let's do this.
Welcome to the Underbelly, Guardians. Your mission is simple, but nonetheless treacherous. Deal our first cut in severing Callus's connection to the pyramid. You both have a route to the severance site, and ritual amplifiers to place. Crow, as above on the Leviathan, so too nightmares will manifest below. Yours takes the shape of Uldren Sov. Endure him.
I think it just says Guardians, and I'm by myself. That looks familiar. Is it a maze? It's a freaking maze. Is it? I can't get through the door. Oh.
Each amplifier grounds our severance in the Leviathan's connection to the darkness.
Loyalist welcoming party ahead. Maybe I can find a way around.
This is what the Traveler made you for. We're killers. Don't shy away from it.
I don't kill unless I have to.
Right. You only murder the deserving. Like Keitel's scion.
That was a mistake. It was a mistake.
Lucky Saladin owned it for us. Just like Mara always used to.
It's interesting hearing Aldrin again. Thought something was chasing me for a second there. I was about to freak out.
There is a barrier ahead. These pod spores will grant you passage.
This looks highly familiar to Leviathan. Scared the shit out of me. That's one way to make someone shit their pants. Holy shit. God damn, they did not even do that, but they did. Bro. He has one of the new weapons. That's kind of cool that... Okay, that's kind of cool, not gonna lie. That he has one of the new weapons. He has one of the new weapons. You know, he uses the hand cannon. What's he waiting on? Hi, Aldrin. Been years, my guy. Been years. I guess he's covering us just in case. Or he's covering just in case someone comes that way. Hey, you can be the testers of it. First stasis rocket launcher. Or not one for one. Fire. I want to use my super. And punch.
Sounds like we both hit resistance, Guardian.
I doubt they had as much trouble as you. I've seen them work.
At least I'm not one and done.
You take resurrection for granted. Remember how we begged Mara to save us? To make us awoken as we slipped away from existence?
Do you ever stop talking?
I'm guessing he's talking about when they first became awoken. And they first became awoken through when they hit that like weird anomaly and got changed into awoken. I'm guessing that's what he's talking about. I'm not fully sure. I think he's talking about when they first became awoken. I'm pretty sure. God, the incinerary look horrible. Where do we... There has to be a thing over here. Or around somewhere. Here? I think that's where we came from. There has to be something around here for us to shoot to get through. Ow. Oh, here we go. They're nearby, but can't be reached. I can't see shit. Wasn't so bad. I handled the worst burn.
Guardian, that's your second amplifier? Good. Crow mimics a stoic affectation well enough, but I can tell his nightmare is wearing away at him.
Damn it. Oh shit! Hi! God, this is a spooky season. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. Now where am I? Where am I? In the same room still? I do not know where I am. Oh, there he is. There's one. That's over here, it's chasing me. How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, I'm stuck. That's bullshit. I could not get past this dude. Also, thank you for showing me where to go.
So, Guardian, the crow wants to be me, or he's afraid he already is?
Is there a third option?
Languish in your miserable limbo of a life? The scorn will drag you into mine eventually.
Those Elixni deserve to rest in peace. What you did to them, I would never.
We raised them, gave them a second chance. I thought you were all about second chances.
That's not a second chance, for one. Two,
That lifted the lockdown, Guardian. Arc energy is being diverted through a nearby conduit.
Fickrel raised them. Three, Barracks created them. Barracks and Fickrel technically created them. Uldren had nothing to do with the creation of the Scorn. Technically he didn't. Technically he didn't. In legitimacy, he didn't. That I know of. It was mostly Varix and Fickrel. Varix accidentally.
Where did those scorn come from?
I told you. Our prodigal children, returning to their father. Can't you hear them calling? Why did you abandon us? Ow! You're awfully bitter.
Damn right I'm bitter. You had everything, and you set it on fire for her!
You rose out of those ashes. A guardian. Noble. Admired. Even by her.
Mara. He's talking about Mara. Because his selfish desire to find Mara, manipulated by Riven, caused them to do all this stuff. Caused them to do all of this shit that he did as Uldren. Yeah. I do like these puzzles. These are interesting puzzles. Again, reminds me of the Glycons. What the hell? Going up. Hey, look where we are. So that was like a corrupted version of... That's a corrupted version of the elevator we took to get to this area. Okay, stop that. What are you doing, game? Oh, this looks familiar.
I'm ready to finish this.
Is this why you push so hard to remember me, little bird? So you could burn Uldren at the stake and prove your independence?
It's the right thing to do. I have to.
How many failed attempts to do the right thing before you realize our fervor always backfires?
Mara had you wrapped around her finger. Everything I do is because I want to.
Sure. Outcome's the same, isn't it?
You cut out pieces of yourself until there was nothing left of your humanity. You enjoyed it. That's the difference.
Please. you'd swallow all those whiny little morals given the right push. You've come so close already. That's why you run.
I'm not running.
We'll see. Our legacy is calling.
Father.
Okay. That scared the shit out of me for a second. I had to run the gauntlet against the man. Or I guess I don't have to run the gauntlet because the gauntlet is shut down. God damn it. Imagine there was a Nightmare Oryx, and that's how we were able to placate the King's Fallen. Yep. Forgot about that. I thought it was the real Pickerel for a second. I'm like, no, there's no freaking way he's here. It has to be the Nightmare Pickerel. Just like the Nightmare version, just like how we faced them in normal Shadowkeep. So he does blame Mara a little bit for his previous insanity. Where is Pickerel? Still in there.
Dreadful blade manifests from the Harvester.
Where are you? I can't see you through the lightning.
I'm losing it!
You can endure this.
Technically running the gauntlet. happen when Crow does meet the real Fickle? What's gonna happen with that? And if Fickle is gonna be, if they're gonna go the route of Fickle as he joins our side, enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Dreadful blade manifests from the harvester.
Enemy of my enemy style, where we team up with him to take care of whoever is running this one now, because he sees this one as his children. So I don't think he would like that someone else is controlling his children. It looks like we're not running this area with a gauntlet. In terms of like actual like reality, we're not. Yeah, it's really mini games anymore. Yeah, they're all corrupted and don't work anymore. Or they're not working at the moment, or they just don't work. Damn it, one more. Sorry about that.
Dreadful blade manifests from the harvester.
Damn, you're getting artifacts pretty fast this time around.
You can help him, but you just don't. Because it's one more step towards me. It's why you won't.
This isn't a knife fight, Crow. Accept his words. Move through them.
No! No! I'm going to enjoy ripping him out of me.
Try. I'll just burrow back in, over and over until I'm all you have.
Eris, what do I do?
Retreat is not weakness. Breathe. We can try again in time.
Sorry I let you down.
Where's Glint? I feel like Glint needs to say something. Because I feel like he needs Glint right now. He seriously needs Glint right now. I got 2 parts of the armor so far. You are hollowed. I have got it. I have got the new glaive. Hell yeah. Damn, you got a lot of range if you do this one. Imagine crafting this one. I think you possibly can craft and use seasonal weapons? Possibly. I have to bound the essence a lot, apparently. I have a feeling... Okay, 1, 2... 6, 7. I have a feeling it's going to be a 6-week cycle, and what I mean by that, it's going to be each character is going to take 2 weeks to, and maybe one takes 3 weeks in order to accept their nightmare. Possibly. I might be wrong on that. Is it Crow in the helm? Unable to overcome the shame of his past life, Crow has suffered a crushing defeat at the hands of the Nightmare of Odin. So find Crow in the helm and check in on him. I wonder if his nightmare is just gonna be like next to him. In the helm now. Also, the helm is a thick ass ship.
Splicers working with Guardians. Elixir in the city. Guardian. Glint was just... Come to tell me it's not my fault? Hey, Guardian. I know this is on me. You don't have to feed me any comforting platitudes. I've been running from the truth for long enough. You know, when I first came to the city, I told these little lies about who I was or where I came from. Nothing hurtful, just a few stories to keep a comfortable distance from the truth. To fill in the blanks. when I got my memories back, I remembered Uldren did the same thing. He started little rumors, recounted adventures to an audience, planted gossip in Mara's ear just to watch those stories spread. We're exactly the same. Down to the instincts. It's in my blood. I thought I could do this. I thought I could prove to Zavala and Keitel and you and everyone else that I was better than him. But lies, they only get us so far.
Crow is distraught after his confrontation with the Nightmare of Uldren Sov, being confronted by a manifestation of his darkest fears and greatest failures has crushed his spirits. We're exactly the same down to the instincts, it's in my blood. Crow, unable to reconcile the pain of his past. He won't be able to perform the ritual of severance in this state. You should seek Eris' guidance at the Crown of Sorrow.
We need to talk.
This is not a good time.
It's never a good time. I've been trying to talk to you for weeks and you keep dodging me.
I can't. It's not... Amanda...
How long did you know? How long have you known who you were? We're done. We're done here. I do not have time for this, for you, for anything.
Wait. I was scared. I am scared. People used to kill me for something I didn't... You don't understand!
I cared about you and you lied to me! You wore that mask, you kept secrets from me, pretended to be my friend!
Amanda, I am your friend.
No, you're not. I had a friend and you murdered him.
We need to have a talk with Amanda. A serious talk with Amanda. I don't care if Crow needs to be the one that needs to say it to her. Oh. Ugh! Is it actually frustrating me a bit because this is bullshit that he's being treated like this by Amanda. Amanda Holiday should not be acting like this towards him. Like, in the Sparrow that you get from last season, she even treats him like shit. And, like, one, he only knew who he was for about a month or two. Two, he wore the mask because Osiris Savathun told him to, and I'm pretty sure everyone else told him to keep it on to keep him safe. So that wasn't his fault. Three, he knew you were going to act like this. So how, like, you're acting the way he knew you were going to act. So, what do you think you think he had a choice? He didn't. He seriously did not have a choice because everyone's on his ass because of who he was. He is a different person now. Even if he has the same kind of instincts as Uldren, does not mean he's Uldren anymore. He regrets everything he did as Uldren. He has remorse for what he's done. Uldren has none. So, Amanda needs to chill. Everyone that's on Uldren, on Crow's case, needs to chill. Flint needs to speak up. He's been silent since... Literally, he's been silent since last year. He's literally been... he's been silent since Season of the Lost. He needs to speak up. He needs to say something. Because...
It appears the situation is far more complex than I first believed. The Leviathan has become an extension of the lunar pyramid, channeling feelings of shame and regret into reality. The pyramid did so as a security system, driving away those who would tamper with it. But what is happening on the Leviathan? This is purposeful, malicious. As the nightmares on the Leviathan spread, it could threaten Earth and beyond. Callus's bond with the pyramid endangers all of us. Crow was unprepared to face his own demons when we attempted to sever it. And though I may be able to counsel him through the next confrontation, that will take time. You should return to the Leviathan, continue harvesting the nightmares and disrupting Callus's plans. We will speak again soon.
Next week. Sounds like next week. Like, I wish there was a quest step to talk to Amanda. I really wish there was a quest step to talk to Amanda. They should seriously do that, because that's a big focal point. She should not be treating Crow this way. No matter who he was before, she's treating him like the person he used to be. He is not that person anymore. That is messed up logic. She should not be doing this to him. Eris realizes she underestimated the situation. Yeah, I can't wait for Keitel and Zavala's moments. God, those are gonna be heart-wrenching as this. Well, depending on the message, because that was more... The message with Amanda was more heart-wrenching than what happened with Crow. Not gonna lie. Like with the nightmare. Leviathan has become an extension of the lunar pyramid. Finding victory here may be a greater challenge than she first anticipated. Callus's connection to the pyramid remains intact. Crow was unprepared to face his own demons when he attempted to sever it. And though I may be able to counsel him through the next confrontation, that would take time. Eris encourages you to continue containing nightmares on Leviathan until she has time to develop a new strategy. Yeah, like, he's so shaken up because now, since he now knows who he is, not only is he's regretting everything Uldren has done and trying to distance himself from it, even though he's making the same mistakes, except not for Mara this time. Every relationship he had in the tower besides Zavala, well, he has a rough situation with Zavala after the Scion incident. Saladin is like the only one. Saladin and us are like the only two people that still have respect for him. Amanda's giving him shit. I don't know about how Ikora feels about him. I think she's fine with him, like Zavala kinda is. But everyone that's not us and Saladin is giving him shit. Because he is trying to distance himself from Uldren. And he's having such a hard time doing it, especially with all the pressure that's on him from everyone else around him. God. That... I had to go on that little rant because holy shit. I'm more frustrated at everyone else. Like, at this point, I honestly could give a less of a shit anymore. He should not, I feel like he should not be treated this way. He's being treated for stuff he could not control, or stuff he can't control. I had to read that before I have to find one of those things. The Leviathan has become an extension of the Lunar Pyramid, channeling feelings of shame and regret into reality. Adding that the nightmares were originally a project of the Lunar Pyramid security systems, Eris fears that with the Leviathan acting at a point residence, the nightmares could spread to Earth or elsewhere. She also concerned about what Callus is planning to do with the pyramid. Eris shakes her head. Crow was unprepared to face his own demons. Okay. She explains that she will help guide Crow so that the next time you venture into the Leviathan's depths, he will be ready, but growth takes time. Eris requests that you use yours to continue battling Callus's forces and collecting nightmares for containment. And move this. Oh, royal pools. And you go to the royal pools. Let me look at this one quest first, because since I already read that. Let's see. Yeah, I just got an engram in that from it. So yeah, it's fine. I mean, if I just back out of this now, deal with it later. Oh wait, damn it. I'll accept it later because I read all the dialogue already. Ayo. I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it in here. And that's it. That'll be it. Besides this, which I'll do that once I open the opulence thing, and then grab this and get another opulence thing. Yeah. Let's see. I want to back. I don't know. Step forward a little bit. I'm gonna end it here. This is the beginning of Season of the Haunted. And it's already intense. And emotions are running so high right now. It's I love this. This is amazing. Like stories like this where they delve into emotional shit. I don't know why. I just love it. And because it makes me feel frustrated that people don't understand it. And that, why isn't our character speaking? Our character needs to speak. Like, goddamn. Yeah. I'm just excited for everything that's going to happen in this season. I'm excited for what's next for Crow. I'm excited to see what happens with... if Amanda freaking gets her shit together. What happens with Zavala, Keitel, everything. This season is probably one of the most hyped seasons I've been hyped for in a while. Sure, I enjoyed the other seasons, but emotional shit is what gets to me. Is there a new exotic? I mean, actually, oh yeah, I'm stupid. I would check collections. Let me check collections, and then I'll wrap up. Oh yeah, I need to read a part of a lore book. I'm not thinking I need to read a lore book. Because I forgot to check that off. And grab it from Triumphs. So nothing new here. Raid stuff. And then the side quest. What the hell is this? It's a sword, Heart Shadow. Doesn't say how to get it yet. Suffering to be the conquered. Yo, that's a gnarly sword. Holy shit. The ritual blade. Huh. Interesting. Also, apparently we got new armor this season too. I still need to do legendary to get that or a lost sector because they lost sector with exotics too. Second chance. Yeah, if only. Wait a minute. Gain a second charge and shield throw melee and shield comes shield piercing and stuns barrier champions. Okay, now we really Captain America with these arms. Hell yeah, these are badass. $200. Oh yeah. Always keep one up your sleeve. Got enough. Your proximity knife scorches targets. It damages with its explosions or ignites targets on direct hit. After throwing a proximity knife, you gain increased melee regeneration until the knife explodes. Literally got 3 knives molded to this armor. What the hell? Actually, look at this. Hey, look at the lore tab real fast. I don't look at the lore tab for the armor and mention it if it becomes very relevant. A banner fall. Oh shit. Yeah, Osiris is still not okay. I hope that comes to head at some point. I really want it to. I really want that to come to a head at some point, whether it's brought up in a season or something. Because we briefly heard about it last season, and or not even last season. We haven't really heard about it unless in lore tabs. And then the other thing is what Savathun has been saying in those memory things, and then the possibility of well, I don't think a season's gonna be around it, but there's the Ana season, possibly an Ana season coming. So who knows? It might be Ana and Osiris season. Who knows? Air dodge reloads all your weapons, improves airborne effectiveness of fusion rifles and linear fusion rifles. Final blows with these weapons make you radiant. I do like the European Dead Zone look. We haven't done... I wish Devrim was more involved. Oh. Season of the haunted radio messages in the helm. And there is 7. There's 7 of those. Let's see. Looks like I'm reading 2 lore books before I wrap up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. So we have Voice of the Haunted and Tri-Age. I never got the other 2 pages of this. I'll read those off stream because I don't think they're relevant now. Or they are, but it's later now. 2. It's weird that this is 2 and not 1. Oh. I think this came out in the wrong order. The first one's supposed to be about Crow. This is about Zavala. That means next week is Zavala. Maybe. Next week is maybe Zavala. I knew everyone's gonna get a second try. Yikes. So this is gonna be about Zavala's wife. Or how he met his wife. The same fight with the same woman. Targe. Oh, who else doesn't understand? He always wants the last word. Oh boy. Can Guardians even take their gloves off? Wait, are you meant to get two first before the first one? I'm so confused. Ah, this is the shard he shot with the ace of spades a few times. There's potential here. She's able to wield ice stasis on her own. The question is, can she wield solar once again in a different way? I'm curious if she can ever wield solar again, at least, because that was a nice thing Crow did. Have her feel what Staff of Destiny. Have her give her a chance to feel what it's like to wield a solar bow once, or not solar bow, a golden gun once again. That was a nice thing he did. That was really nice. I hope he feels a lot better later. Here's where this is gonna go. I hope Crow feels better and faces his fears. Amanda gets her shit together. And I hope Eris somehow gets the light back, even without having what's it called? Without having, you know, the actual, like, I hope she somehow is able to get the light back in some way, because I bet she, after wielding the golden gun somewhat again, I have a feeling she wants to wield it again. Also, if Crow and Eris become a thing, oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Again, I am really into this season because it's really tying into the emotional side of everyone, of what everyone's been dealing with for years, and some of it's finally coming to light in terms of Zavala, Keitel, and Crow, and even Eris in some ways. I just hope we can somewhat help besides dispelling nightmares, because God, Amanda needs a talking to in some way. She needs to have a straight up conversation. Like, I don't care if we have to speak for Crow. There's so much things that she needs to hear. Yes, they need to be from Crow, but still. I hope she freaking snaps out of it and they fix their friendship, because that's bull that it had to end like that. Especially with the way she treated him there. Anyway, I'll see you guys Thursday for the next stream. Whether I think it's gonna be Yakuza, if anything. Next week is possibly a break, depending on when we start moving stuff. I will still stream this whenever I'm able, though. Anyway, Saturday, Sunday, still a mystery of why I'm streaming then. But for now, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys Thursday for Yakuza, possibly. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.